Welcome back, everybody, to SBC Interviews. I'm Brian Barth, along with an incredible guest here today, LaSalle men's basketball coach Ashley Howard. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Brian. How are you?
Pretty good myself. So let's dive in quickly. Shift change for you over the last year or so, going from top assistant at Villanova to LaSalle. How has that changed working out for you, and how is it going so far adapting to the new life?
Well, the biggest difference is when you're an assistant coach, you make a lot of suggestions. And when you're a head coach, you have to make a lot of decisions. So, taking over my own program, I had to make a lot of decisions, from style of play to what type of players we're going to recruit to what's our overall vision for the program. And fortunate enough for me, I've worked for a lot of good coaches. So just having the opportunity to take all of the things that I've learned throughout my career as an assistant and try to implement it now in my first year as a head coach has been the primary challenge for me.
So as a top recruiter in the nation, showing that huge at Villanova, winning 2 championships, how are you going to apply that? Because this is going to be your first year with primarily your players. Mm-hmm. How are you going to use that, and what expectations do you have with the guys that you've got set and ready to go for this fall?
So the thing about recruiting is every school has their own different, unique recruiting pitch, right? So at Villanova, the sell is different than at LaSalle. So what we're trying to build at LaSalle is we're trying to build a team that can have great chemistry, that can play hard and play together. And it's going to take some time for us to build a winning team. But I think that the recruiting class we brought in this year is a step in the right direction. And I just want to develop those guys so that by the time those guys are sophomores and juniors, we have that chemistry and that cohesiveness that can help us be a really good team in our conference.
Well, LaSalle is the only team not really changing so much. We got a lot of coaches shifting in the Big Five, including LaSalle. How do you think that's going to play out this year?
I think it's going to be exciting.
Everything's changing.
Yeah, man, it's exciting because, change is inevitable, all right? And I think it's something that we should embrace here locally. I think that you have a bunch of new, young, hungry coaches that are excited about building their own programs and starting their own legacy. So between myself and Coach McKee at Temple and Coach Lang at St. Joe's, I think that it's an exciting time for Philly Big Five, and it's definitely good things ahead for college basketball in our area.
So now 2 more for you. First off, you're going to have a matchup with your former boss this year. What's on tap for that? What special things you going to have going for that plan?
You know what? For us, it's no different than any other game, right? Obviously the fans and the people from the outside looking in, they look at it as, LaSalle, Villanova, big rivalry. But for our team, it's just another opportunity for us to get better versus a really good opponent. And we're going to look at it as one of our biggest tests of the year. And, last year we played Villanova in a tough game. And I'm sure my players will be excited and ready to go to battle against the Wildcats on December 1st.
So, yeah, you got a big game there. But one more for you, I got to ask. When Chris Jenkins put that shot up, what was running through your mind? And, I mean, you've won 2 championships now at Nova. I assume that's the highlight of it. It's hard not to be if it isn't. What was running through your head? Take me through that.
What was running through my head was, that shot is cash. That's what was going through my head. I knew it was good.
Did you want him to get the ball from Ryan?
Well, I knew that he was going to be open based on how North Carolina played him. And, Chris Jenkins shoots over 300 threes a day. So when I saw that he was wide open, there was no doubt in my mind that we're about to storm the court. The confetti was going to fall from the sky, and Villanova was going to host the trophy that year.
All right. Well, thank you very much. From SBC Interviews, I'm Brian Barth with Ashley Howard. See you next time.
Thanks, Brian.